Let's talk about it. Who want to jump on the line and talk about it? Because this whole situation, it's a blessing for my family. I'm driving, the news pop up. But if you was in that situation right now, what would you do? If you was in that situation right now, what would you do? Because I heard so many people calling my nephew a coward. What would you do if you was in that situation?
Good news has been released today in the case against Carlisha Hood and her son. According to news sources, on Monday, June 26, 2023, prosecutors decided to drop the charges against the mom and the 14-year-old son in the unaliving of the man at the hot dog stand. The statement stated, in light of emergent evidence, today the Cook County State Attorney Office has moved to dismiss the charges against Carlisha Hood and her 14-year-old son, the office said. Citing emergent evidence, prosecutors have dropped murder charges against a woman and her 14-year-old son, less than a week after the woman was accused of ordering her son to unalive a man who had punched her at a Southside hot dog stand. Carlisha Hood, 35, appeared in court Thursday on charges of first-degree unaliving and contributing to the delinquency of a minor. Judge Barbara Dawkins ordered Hood held on a $3 million bail. Hood's next court date would have been set for next month, but prosecutors scheduled a hearing on Monday when they announced they were dropping all charges. They later announced that the unaliving charges against the teen have also been dismissed. I was so happy to hear this news. I was so happy because, like I said in my previous video, I feel like it was completely self-defense. In light of emergent evidence, today the Cook County State Attorney Office has moved to dismiss the charges against Carlisha Hood and her 14-year-old son, the office said in a statement. Based upon the facts, evidence, and the law, we are unable to meet our burden of proof in the prosecution of this case, they added. The office did not specify what new evidence led to its decision, but it comes after video surfaced over the weekend that appeared to show Jeremy Brown, the man who was unalive, punching Hood immediately before he was shot on June 18th. The video, widely distributed on social media, was apparently shot by a bystander and said that Brown, 32, punched Hood in the head at a Maxwell Street Express at 111-656 South Halsted Street after the two got into an argument while waiting in line for food. Hood texted her son and had him come into the restaurant as the argument turned physical, prosecutors allegedly said. The boy took out a gun and shot Brown in the back. Brown ran from the store and Hood's son allegedly continued to fire at him. The teen and his mother followed Brown allegedly into the parking lot where she allegedly told her son to shoot Brown and unalive him, prosecutors said. Hood also was accused of telling her son allegedly to then shoot Brown's girlfriend and of trying to take the gun from her son afterwards. The two left the scene and went home. Prosecutors said Hood had a valid firearms identification card and a conceal and carry permit. She had no previous criminal record. Also, her son had no criminal background as well. So I stated that too as well in my previous video. From the information that I gathered and I did my research, that she was an outstanding mother, that he was an exemplary kid. He was doing great things with his life. So I'm so glad that the truth is being shown, and it's being shown so quickly. And then after this news came out this morning, a couple of her brothers in the Hood family would go live to express how they felt about the news of the charges being dropped. And I'm going to show them videos.
I'll wait a few minutes to see who's gonna jump on the live. I'll wait a few minutes to see who's gonna jump on the live. But who really want to talk about it? Let's talk about the video. Let's talk about how some of these people wanted to point out all the negative. Let's talk about these fake friends now that want to come Because I seen you on my sister page. I seen you on my page. Talk about they deserve it. They deserve it. But then you change the narrative. And I understand. People do that. Let's talk about it. Who want to jump on the line and talk about it? Because this whole situation, it's a blessing for my family. I'm driving. The news pop up. But if you was in that situation right now, what would you do? If you was in that situation right now, what would you do? Because I heard so many people calling my nephew a coward. What would you do if you was in that situation? Who want to jump on my live and talk about it? Because I would love to hear your opinion. Let the world hear your opinion. I don't feel like no man, I don't care how angry you are. I don't care how mad you are. I don't care how upset you are. No man should be that close to a female if you're not intimate with that person. If you're not finna grab their hand and ask them kindly for their number, approaching them in the right way. No man should be that close to a female. Like, I hate what happened. But let's really talk about it. Because everybody that was talking all negative and talking all this and all that, I can talk now. I can talk now. Let's talk about it. I can talk now. Let's talk about it. They told me to be humble for so long. They told me to shut my mouth for so long. Let's talk about it. The family's trolling our families like it was all cute. Everybody be so hush-hush when the situation hit the fan, but nobody want to talk about the situation when it comes down to the family wanting to bring it up. Let's talk about it. Again, shout out to everybody with their prayers, everybody with their donations, even though we lost donations. Well, we didn't lose them. Everybody got their refund back. I hope my family ain't got to pay no court fees, because everybody that live in Chicago knows Chicago be quick to say, well, you got to pay the court fees. But I hope we ain't even got to pay that. Other than that, from what I'm hearing, because I haven't got a call yet, my family won, and that's all that matters. But I hate the situation. And this is not the only time. I hate that females, not just my sister, females go through this each and every single day. And some of these men want to call themselves men. Where are you a man? Because somebody please tell me, where are the real men at now? Like, I know I'm one. I'm married, 4 kids, happily married. I take care of my family every single day. And I would never, if I was that angry, approach a female in that matter. I don't care how angry it is. There's been situations where me and my wife have got mad at other people because they disagree. But I have never. Yeah, it was probably the way I was raised. But at the same time, let's talk about these real people that don't know how to withhold self-emotions. Now, if you're going through problems at your home, seek counseling. That's what's wrong with us now. That's what's wrong with a lot of men. Y'all scared to talk to a counselor. If you're in a relationship, your first counselor is your woman. Go talk to your woman. If you can't talk to your woman, go talk to your boys. So many men scared to talk. Like, why is that? Like, it ain't, you can't blame the past. Oh, my daddy didn't talk, so I didn't talk. Like, let's be real. Let's be real 100. I would love for somebody to get on, female or male. Let's talk about it. And it ain't even got to be negative. It can be positive. But nobody be ready to talk about those situations. How multiple females nowadays. In the 90s, it was an order. If you hit a female or try to shoot at a female or children, the men stood up and talked about it and handled that situation. Our men don't do that no more. And then they wonder why most men that do grow up with honors, or better yet, I can use my nephew, honors, graduated with honors. He's an author, he's a genius, he's a motivator, he's a self-taught computer head. He strives for the best. And y'all tried to tear his character down. But nobody is ready to talk about that. Everybody's quick to say he a thug because he had a hoodie on. Then Trayvon Martin have a hoodie on, and he got shot down by what's that? I was supposed to say George Floyd, wrong person. But what's Zimmerman? That's his name. Did he have a hoodie on? So every young man that has a hoodie on is supposed to be bad. That's how we supposed to look at it. Every man now don't know how to stand up and protect our women. And it was so sad how many old men, I don't care how old you are. Well, my grandfather always told me, if you see another man yelling or attacking a female, you stand up for that female. If you finna get knocked out, then take it like a man. Maybe because my grandfather was a veteran. That's probably why. But let's be real. Nobody be quick to talk about those situations. But these men acting like more like babies. And I'm keeping it real censored right now. I'm keeping it real censored right now. But again, if anybody want to talk, chat, jump in. Because right now, the way I feel, I'm excited from what I'm hearing on the news, all that. But my family should have never had to go through that. See, nobody that never been through it, y'all didn't see the trolls, the people in our inbox, the people still threatening us, talking about, oh, once he get out, it's over. But nobody see that. Nobody talk about it. But like I said, and some of my family that's in there, I'm sorry if y'all mad at me for going live, but I'm tired of holding my peace. I'm tired of being humble. I'm tired of being quiet. I'm tired of shutting up. I don't do lives, and I stopped doing lives a long time ago because people said, oh, because you always talking about people, you always trying to break people's character. It ain't about breaking nobody's character. Why do you think they call me True Hood? Because I'm going to keep it real truthful, which some of y'all. I'm not finna sugarcoat nothing. But again, nobody wants to talk about nothing. Shout out to everyone that helped my family, everybody that shared, everybody that had my family back with the trolls, everybody that stood strong for Chicago and said we need them out, everybody that kept tagging Kim Fields, Jamal Green, the new mayor. I don't know his name personally. I have nothing against him. I just don't know his name. Everybody, shout out to y'all, because y'all the real heroes just as well as my nephew. I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for being there. Thank you for using your tool, your voice, your fingers, to chat, to share. And thank you for everybody that kept it real professional. Even the ones that had the jokes. Because some of us needed those jokes. So again, thank you. If anybody donated on GoFundMe, again, you're going to get your money back. I have no money. I never even set an account, my bank account under it. So it's definitely not coming to me. It's definitely going back to you. I had a few people already tell me that they already got the email saying you was refunded. So if you come in my inbox saying you you didn't get your refund, you better talk to GoFundMe, because I ain't got nothing attached to that account. They closed my whole account because they felt like I was scamming. Like, and I wasn't, because it was 36 people. 36 individuals decided to make a fake GoFundMe for my sister and nephew, and I ain't never even seen them. So I only had my name on there. They put, I think my wife pointed out that one of them said Christopher True Woods. I don't know who that is. They had my cousin talk about Yada Hood, talk about she donated $1,000. While I'm sitting on the phone with her, she talk about I ain't even got $1,000 right now. It's so sad how people are. It's so sad how people do us. It's so sad how, and I'm not just talking about my family, I'm talking about us. When we stop acting like the pawns and start acting like kings and queens and living like kings and queens, I bet you that's when a lot of these people in our generation now is going to appreciate us like kings and queens. But it's real sad that a lot of our kings are not kings anymore. They still sitting in that pawn position waiting to be let free. Again, I'm going to leave this statement with y'all. And for anybody that don't know, I am the brother, the blood brother of Carlisha Hood. I love my sister to death. I love my nephew to death. Anybody that know me, grew up with me, know how I protect my family. I stand strong to my family. I don't care if we are beefing. I'm going to come and fight that battle just with you. I don't care if I'm mad at you. I'm fighting with you. It's very rare that I have an angry bone in my body. But again, thanks to everyone. And shout out again to all the kings and queens that help. Like, I'm so disgusted of the old people. And it ain't even the old people. It was some young people too. But I really wish some of them would have stood up and said, yo, young fella there, chill out. And they didn't even do that. They ran. But with that being said, y'all all have a blessed, wonderful day. Anybody want to talk to me, y'all can inbox me. Once I hear some information that I can withhold, because I'm hearing stuff from the news just as well as everybody else. I haven't spoke to my sister yet, but the news is saying all charges have been dropped. I'm praising God while I'm on the road. Y'all have a blessed day. Y'all keep the faith. And let's start uplifting one another, because that's what we losing. We losing that faith because we feel like, I don't know, we all feel like we scared of something that the next person gonna judge us from. We all need to stand up and just start uplifting each other. Y'all have a blessed one.
Finally get to celebrate, finally get to do us for that love. I had a long time and a long time. I said, ain't no waiting for the downfall, but we doing fine. They waiting for the downfall, but we doing fine. I haven't had a free time in a long time. We up ahead, ain't no waiting in a long line. They waiting for the downfall, but we doing fine. Hey, start that over. You hear what that boy said? You hear what that boy said? Put that right there. Finally get to celebrate. Finally get to do that right there. I haven't had a free time in a long time. Hey. Waiting for the downfall, but we doing fine. They waiting for the downfall, but we doing fine. I haven't had a free time in a long time. We up ahead, ain't no waiting in a long line. They waiting for the downfall, but we doing fine. They waiting for the downfall, but we doing fine. Fuck you talking about? How you? I'm with my kid like a Ryu. I can turn a real bougie bitch to a saddle. Better be grateful for niggas standing standing by.
What else?
For them in the field know who we sang to. We killing everything that we can do. And my vocabulary damage what the pen do. Better get happy if a nigga recommend you. We haven't had a free time in a long time. I say it ain't no waiting in that long line. Waiting for the downfall, but we doing fine. They waiting for the downfall, but we doing fine. Never seen a free time in a long time. I say it ain't no waiting in that long line. They waiting for the downfall, but we doing fine. They waiting for the downfall, but we doing fine.
Hey, that shit hit different, you hear me? It hit different, you feel me? They better stop playing with us.
Finally get to celebrate, finally get to go. I haven't had a free time in a long time. I say it ain't no waiting in that long line. Waiting for the downfall, but we doing fine. They waiting for the downfall, but we doing fine. I haven't had a free time in a long time. We up ahead, ain't no waiting in that long line. They waiting for the downfall, but we doing fine. They waiting for the downfall, but we doing fine. I can do it with that. I'm with my kid like a riot. I can turn a real bougie bitch to a side. Better be grateful if a nigga standing by me.
Yeah, let go, let God trust the process. Yeah.
We killing everything like we can do. And my vocabulary damage what the pen do. Better be happy if a nigga.
Look.
I haven't had a free time in a long time. I say ain't no waiting in that long line. They waiting for the downfall, but we doing fine. They waiting for the downfall, but we doing fine. What else? Ain't a free time in a long time. Up ahead, ain't no waiting in that long line. They waiting for the downfall, but we doing fine. They waiting for the downfall, but we doing fine.
What else you say?
Passwords. Fuck the talking, I ain't even trying to passwords. And we ain't angry over hoes, we just pass birds. Other words we ever done.
Niggas pissed time, look.
Hey, shut down, what you be doing?
Time to go celebrate, look. Listen, look. You born alone, you die alone. I told the Lord, give me a sign when I made this song. Trying to make it right for the people that and trying to make it good for the evil that I helped up on. They put the blame on me, but I would never let that pass, put the shame on me. It felt different when I got set up at my main home. We went from loans to the thrones, now we own them. We didn't see our people fall, seen the devil call. Fighting through the struggle while we swinging through these bugs. Fighting with our own while we dealing with this love. My dogs up in his mud, planting in sins off their paws. Look, living in the trap, we ain't seen a rolling squirrel. They killed my homie Lil Boo, he was shopping in that mall. Trying to train, this medicine up in his mouth. What else? They're trying to fly, the heaven sent up in his dog. Hey God, we trust, you ain't live with us. They breaking down our buildings, but ain't built with us. Never chill with us, never kill with us. Send a bill to us, where the stimulus? How much did it cost? You can't stop, you can't, How much did it cost? How much did it cost? They put it in the freezer, they let her body froze. God put us in the skin, they let them shots off. We living in this world, you know they trying to kill us off. Look, you born alone, you die alone. I told the Lord, give me a sign when I made this song. Trying to make it right for the people to say I did them wrong. Trying to make it good for the evil that I helped up on. They put the blame on me, but I would never let that pass, put the shame on me. It felt different when I got set up at my main home. We went from loans to the thrones that we own. Look, y'all. Shots fired, got fired, sleeping on me, get tired, sick and tired, sick of liars, backstabbers, Michael Myers. Keep it quiet or keep it diet. My people looting, start a riot. Ask us for the wings, they trying to fly it. Or ask me for the lean, they trying to buy it. See, I retire mics, pass this wire. Imagine everyone, I know my flow expired. They sending out a virus spreading like some flyers. My voice is like the beat you hear the singing quiet. Woo, shit. What else? I got this hard to share the boo cause I be spitting fire. What else? I got this hard to tell the youth the lessons like required. The hellfire crossfighters made us real survivors. Look, you born alone, you die alone. I told the Lord, give me a sign when I made this song. Trying to make it right for the people to say I did them wrong. And trying to make it good for the evil that I helped up on. They put the blame on me, but I would never let that pass, put the shame on me. It felt different when I got set up at my main home. We went from loans to the thrones that we own. You born alone, you die alone. Told the Lord, give me a sign when I made this song. Trying to make it right for the people to say I did them wrong. Ooh, that shit hit different.
They put the blame on me, but I would never let that pass with them. It felt different when I got set up at my. We went from loans to the thrones, now we on. From Mexico, huh? My boy. For real. Look, we gotta start doing better, y'all. Hold on, let me pause this.
Hey, dog, look.
Let me pause this. Let me talk to y'all real quick. Folks know, look. We gotta start doing better. As a coach, as people. I know that father was wrong. You heard the word I said, father. I know that father was wrong. But ain't no way that father should be gone, man. And ain't no way he should be putting his hands on a woman like that. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, man, we got to start doing better. Us men, we got to start doing better. We are men, we stronger. We have our own mind. Just leave, just walk away. Just live your life. You have kids, you have responsibilities. We got to start being mindful. We steady against ourselves while a whole motherfucking world is against us. You hear me? Steady against ourselves while a whole motherfucking world against us. No matter if it was self-defense or $3 million or whatever, they put a $3 million bond on a woman getting brutally beat in front of everybody while men was there and men was doing nothing. Men was there and men was doing shit. As a grown motherfucking man, if you see a woman arguing with a man, at least try to de-escalate the situation. Don't get involved or say something. Use your voice. Come on, man. Y'all get it together, man. Y'all get it together. Go ahead, man. Go live y'all life. Go get y'all food. Go home to y'all family. Get it together. What the fuck is the OGs? Where's the structure? Where's the power? You know what I'm saying? Where's the voice? Like, the same shit. The same shit we always going through. Where the fuck is the voice? You know what I'm saying? Where the fuck is the power? Like, help me find where it come from. It takes celebrities and all these other motherfuckers for other motherfuckers like us to want to do something, open up the light, and that's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Use your own motherfucking mind, which is a terrible thing in the ways. Use your own motherfucking mind when you're in a situation like that. You know what I'm saying? That boy was 14 years old. That man was 32. Do the math. That boy was 14 years old. That man was 32. So y'all want that 14-year-old. I'm seeing in the comments why the son ain't just beat him up. And what the fuck is 1 + 1? Is it 2? Alright.
We can do whatever when I get back. Okay. You stay on the flats.
I don't know, man. This world is backwards. There's no structure. You know, we just need to do better. Ain't no way. Seeing his mama get beat while it's grown men right there just and motherfuckers recording and laughing like, and other motherfuckers like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what we do now. We record shit besides helping the situation. You know what I'm saying? We record shit now. Then be prepared, Chicago Police Department. Be prepared, media. You know what I'm saying? Y'all paint this fucking picture of my nephew and my sister being motherfucking criminals and y'all talking about you came in there to rob them and suspect and all that shit. First story. So be prepared. I'm not letting that shit go. On my father's grave, I'm not letting that shit go. You know what I'm saying? Watch y'all motherfucking tongue, media, for a story, for a motherfucking paycheck. Watch y'all motherfucking tongue and who y'all playing with. You know what I'm saying?